You guys know that spokespeople don't invent stuff like, Kim Kardashian. Other people make it, and then they come and they say, "Hey, market my product, and you'll get set amount of the money, right?" And so it's just marketing, and it sucks, right? Because money's not real. But it's how people that are selfish feel important is marketing. Okay, Super Bowl, World Series, things like that. People that are selfish feel important through marketing. It over exaggerates their self importance. People say, "I want my kids to grow up to be a selfish, narcissistic, self centered idiot like you," right? And then, like I said, me and Chief had this idea about it, when the Phoenix Lights, and I went and told him about that. Is, there was this guy that rejected the marketing who could have been the best at all of it, but rejected it because it was fundamentally wrong because he loved all people. Okay. And the Phoenix Lights things were a thing that he was, that the Roswell was people coming from an alternate universe in the future where they eliminated what they thought was conflict by eliminating sexual reproduction and reproducing themselves through cloning, and then having people focus on the brilliantness of their minds instead of sexual reproduction, which is wrong. So they sent people back into the past and said that they're worse in the future without sexual reproduction between two people caring about each other. So you have to let this guy who's the one, let his mother marry who she decides to marry, and then he'll turn out to be the right person to save us all. Instead of John Connor and Sarah Connor, instead of it being mass murderers and psychopaths that either threaten to save the future or say that it's a real person who restores holy covenants, as opposed to psychotic, home invasion, jealous, aggressive people. The reason why most people aren't as intelligent as myself or D.T. Suzuki or Judah Krishnamurti is because they become selfish and they think that their brain is the center of the universe. And the reason why, most people aren't as physically talented, athletically and stuff as other people is because that's their focus of expertise or marketing or sexual dominance. When you are, like with me, there was guys at Fort Huachuca that are some considered the best at killing people in the whole world. Okay. And that one guy, he came in with his gun, and I made fun of him on YouTube, and he came in and mocked me, and I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, and he knew it too. I could take your gun from you right now and stick it up your ass and make a Jackson Pollock of the ceiling. Okay, but you still make more money than me and can have your wife and your kids in your house and have sex with your wife without your coworkers having sex with her and passing around on a chat room to get you upset. Okay. But you make a lot of money and think you have a better quality of life than I do because I refuse to engage in your patheticness, and I would be better at it if I did, but the reason why I was so good at it is because I refuse. Okay. That's why I'm more intelligent than most people. That's why I have physical attributes. That's why my immune system, is so much better than Chadwick Boseman's or Chris Hitchens's. It's not hard to have a better immune system than Chris Hitchens, but Chadwick Boseman, maybe, I don't know. Chadwick Boseman stressed himself. My mom was stressed to death by corporations that home invaded on her life and destroyed my dad's and my mother's marriage. That gave them no capacity to have common ground, to have mutual respect for each other's perspective, because both needed magical thinking to save them from the corporations that were trying to destroy their son, because their son was born to destroy corporations. And I really don't have to destroy corporations. They literally destroy themselves by just trying to destroy the eternal spirit of the Lord. Okay. It's 2 and 2 is 4. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. I'm an excellent driver, right? So I'm good. And it's weird because they use people that are very famous, their propaganda tools and pieces and stuff. And you want to sit there, and right now I'm getting overwhelmed by emotion right now. And the one I'm getting most emotional about is Jovan Ruth Pete. Yeah. Baby girl, don't cry and don't feel like you're a monster. You don't have to be the sex champion of the psychopath gangbanger goddesses. You can be a really good person. And, I'm not your type. And you were the type of girl when I was young that I wish that I was your type, because I'd be like, damn, girl, you so fine. It's just the way I felt to be. She was very attractive. Like Rhonda Jones, the girl I didn't lose my virginity to, for I willingly gave up my virginity because I was like, wow. She used to look at me all the time in class because she knew I found her physically appealing, and she was so, she thought that was so cool that this cute, charming white guy finds me sexually desirable. Most of them, it wasn't in an animal way, it was a respectful way. And the black girls that I went to school with, like LaTanya Joshua and some of that, they were so excited that I was sexually desirable, found them sexually desirable, but I would like you to be my wife, and no matter what all the aggressive big penis black guys say about it and all the bitchy white ladies say about it, this is my girl and we're gonna have really cute kids, right? That was me, right? Like my mom, well, my grandma, well, the babies, my daddy was a nigger, and my mom, well, I bet you the babies are cute, right? Which isn't always the case, but it's very, yeah. When you mix two different tribes and they have kids, a lot of the times the babies turn out really cute, okay? And then they grow up as adults, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's got such mocha skin, she's beautiful. Look at how, Rick Fox, he's mixed, okay? He's so pretty, it's like, get out of here, Glenn. No, you're not taking Penny back to L.A., right? Okay, you know what I'm saying? And so, no, Rick Fox is a very physically attractive person. Okay, 2 and 2 is 4. And there, this my gentle lady said, I said, what about Rick Fox? She goes, no, he's too much of a pretty boy. I wouldn't be his type. She goes, I went after Kevin because Kevin would realize that pretty girls would just be after his money and his position, and I'm going after him because of the way I've watched him and what a good person he is. He cares about doing community service. He's a good Christian. So I was like, oh, okay. He's very close to his mom, and he's considered a mama's boy. And she wanted somebody like that because, people that listen to their mother and their mother have them be a good community person. It was the mom that screwed it up, I was like, because she had a ghetto moment. Well, because Jant was a tough girl from Philly that got out of the hell in Philly and went into the Air Force to become her own person. And apparently Kevin's mom didn't appreciate that, and didn't appreciate that every once in a while she hooty hoo, Philly in the house. And me and Jan, everybody, that's why everybody always thought when growing up that I was like, my mom said that. She goes, you're like a kid who bounced off of a star that was supposed to be in an Italian family in New York that ended up with a mostly German-British family in New Mexico. You can't say fuck in front of people. You can't say shit. That's wrong. Do not hug, do not talk, do not, I'm a hugger, a talker, and I cuss like a sailor when shit's fucked up. I tell you, this shit fucked up. Y'all need to fucking stop, right? What the hell's wrong with y'all? Hey, you're a jinx. Put them in the bathroom, right? I'm not like that. I don't treat people like that. I don't believe in gambling, and I don't believe in taking what you need to have your family need what they have to love one another and risking it by taking from others. That's what most of you people call either politics or religion, right? Or going to college to be a success, right? Oh, we'll go eat some boneless rings. Well, that changes everything. Damn that chicken at Popeyes. We'll still have chicken after Popeyes is dead. Colonel Sanders. We'll still have hamburgers after Wendy's and Burger King and McDonald's. And Mom's Burgers. Amy, Earl, have Dad make Grandma's burgers with, fresh beef, not frozen beef. Get fresh beef, and with Amy, because she loved onions, she didn't want them cut up. She liked minced onions. My mom used to put minced onions, so I get minced onions and do that. And then I was so stupid. I should have got onion rings and got a fryer and made onion rings, and then got barbecue sauce and bacon and made her a homemade Marianne Western. When I see Amy again, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get fresh beef, minced onions, a fryer, and make real homemade onion rings. I'm going to get barbecue sauce, the best kind, and I'm going to get some bacon, hickory smoked bacon, stuff like that, and I'm going to make her a Marianne Carl's Jr. Western double bacon cheeseburger, and she probably only be able to eat half, and she'll save the rest for later, but that's what I'm going to do for my Susie Bear when I see her again. And for Steffi, I'm going to make a Rocky Mountain cake, and sing to her like it was her first birthday. She gets it. If she doesn't get it, that's what she called Patrick's cake during our video. That I have it on a digital disc. I know there's somebody in military intel or Dave that can translate it, can get it to go to something so we can watch that video. Somebody tossed through my video away of Patrick's first birthday with me and Steffi dancing to Adhere to the Affirmative and Don't Mess with Mr. In Between. And then we were dancing and Patrice goes, "You guys made a sex tape." It's like, "No, we didn't." "Yeah, we did. I threw it away." Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace.